Now today we're looking at the circus playing cards. This deck is going to be one of my favorite decks of cards because this back design is legit. I've already looked at these cards. I'm recording this after the actual deck review that I've done, and I am absolutely in love with this deck. So if you want to see why I'm so excited, you need to be subscribed to the channel and have the bell notification turned on so you get notified every single time I post a new video. Deck reviews are every Wednesday at 8 a.m. and then sleight of hand or cardistry or magic tricks or giveaways are every single Sunday at 8 a.m. So you'll definitely want to have that bell notification turned on so you don't have to miss out on any of this great content. Smash the like button so we can get into this deck review right now. Now today we're looking at the circus playing card, just like I said. This says Circus Limited Edition nostalgic playing cards on the front with a tiger jumping through a ring of fire. Now the side well, let's just start with the side. I don't know why I'm going to the back when I said the side. It says Roya and Ruiz present. And on the opposite side it says the greatest deck on earth. Now the back, which I actually should have said before, has a tent which is flipped both one way and the other, so no matter which way you're going to see a tent. It has stars circling it both ways, which is really fun. And then you have these red and white lines coming out, making it look like a giant show presentation. This is like the star of the show. Get it? The bottom of it simply has playingcarddex.com ad copy, and the top says poker size, linen finish, and then it has some like a seal and a elephant on like balancing, and it has like things like that, so like the conductor, etc. Now let's get into the cards so you guys can know what's happening. First, on the inside hook flap has the different suits that's going to be used in this deck. Then we have two jokers, one happy and one sad. And now for the cards. So the back design of the box was also the back design of the cards, and these cards are going to be a borderless design, which, as you guys know, I absolutely love. I love borderless designs because fans look amazing. Fans look fantastic when you have a borderless design, and since the lines aren't straight and they're diagonal, it's going to give this like diamond pattern all the way around, which I love. So clearly the back design is beautiful. Let's get into the faces before we get into the rest of it. So the faces have a nice tan border along the outsides. It says Joker and has a jester, and in the middle has a clown. The first one's happy, which is the red one, and then the one with black is going to be the sad one. Unfortunately, I do not see any hidden card reveals in these, which I think could have been really cool, having one sad, one happy, and one with a card reveal. Now we have our ace of spades, which has the tiger in the middle. Actually has a spade pip within the spade pip, which is kind of fun. And then we have the rest of our cards. They are not standard by the way they are placed. They are all customized. Everything's customized completely, like nothing standard. Then for the jack, you have a man being shot out of a cannon. You have a girl on a tightrope for the queen. And for the king, you have a man that's like a lion's tamer. Now for your ace of diamonds, this feels more like a power ace. This first ace of spades is cool, but it doesn't feel like a power ace. This one feels like a power ace because it's big and it's crazy. Now, this one has a tiger, so that makes a lot more sense. But this one it's bigger. It makes it feel more like one. Although because of this extra stuff at the top, it makes it feel like it's shifted down, which is kind of strange. But it has another diamond in it, and it has a couple elephants. Now we have the rest of the diamonds. Now we have a man on a tightrope. Oh yeah, the first girl is on trapeze, not tightrope. I'm losing it. We have a girl spinning a bunch of plates, and then an elephant for the king. We have a strong man for the king of clubs. We have a girl riding a horse for the queen, and then a man locked up for the jack. You have the rest of your clubs. You have your ace of clubs with a clown in the middle with 2 clubs inside. Then your king of hearts is the master, the guy who does the whole show, which I'm now losing it, which I said earlier, now I just can't remember. For the queen, you have a contortionist, and for the jack, you have a man on a unicycle who's also juggling. Then you have the rest of the hearts, and then your ace of hearts. You also have 2 others, which have true and false. Your true is the tent, and your false is a man with no top on and a tattooed, like a bunch of tattooed spade pips all around on him, which could be used for a true false. And if you keep on switching these out, they keep on saying true, and then you know their true identity. This could be for a really, really fun trick. So you also want to know, also, this is a really fun part about this deck, is that the outside isn't just plain tan. So when doing fans like this, you're going to get a really fun fan on the faces as well, which not all decks have that. So you want to know the stock and finish. You want to know how, like, who it's for, if it can Pharaoh. So first off, what is the stock? What does it feel like? It feels a lot like a bicycle deck. It's not thick, it's not thin. It feels like they took this design and put it on a bicycle deck. That's the best way for me to describe it. It feels really good. It feels, honestly, it feels fantastic. Personally, I like them a little bit thicker than this because I like them a little bit thicker than bikes. But honestly, this is not a deck you could really complain about the stock for. How does it Pharaoh? So from bottom to top first, Pharaohs beautifully. There's no complaints there. There's your cascade. And then from top to bottom, a little bit more difficulty, but honestly, it's still easy. And then here's your giant fan, which I've been waiting for. I mean, seriously, look at that. That is ridiculous. This is why I love borderless designs, because you can't get that on a deck that has a border. It just doesn't happen. There's so many more things you can do with the borderless design, which means I absolutely love this deck. I love the circus. I've never actually been, but you can't do something like this and make it this fun and not expect people to buy it. So if you do want to pick up this deck, I will link it down in the description, though you guys can check it out. I also have a rare playing cards link, which you can get 15% off your order of cards or anything else using code cardperfectmagician. So I hope you guys like that. And who do I think this deck would be for? So magicians, could they use it? I think they could use it. I don't think it was especially for magicians. There's nothing in here that screams magic to me. It's not anything standard placement or anything like that. So there's not really anything that says this is for magicians, but I don't think magicians could not use it. Cardists, I think, could definitely use this deck. The borderless design works extremely well for cardists and different cuts like this. And because of the inside, it's like having a circle back design, but with this here, you're also going to be able to see that turn as well. So it's like a circle back design plus the extra spin makes it really fun. And then collectors would definitely love this deck. It's a circus deck. Clearly collectors could love it. And then playing cards, just playing games. You could clearly play games with this deck. So that is who I think would like it. Once again, pick it up down in the description. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Once you've subscribed, ring the bell, give this video a thumbs up, because it really does support the channel when you do so. And I would love to be able to keep on making great content for you guys. So please go ahead and do those. Drop a comment on your favorite deck, and if you like borderless decks or not. Do you like borderless decks? I mean, I know my opinion is I like borderless decks, but are you that kind of person that does as well? I'd love to know your opinion. Thank you guys for watching. This is Card Perfect, signing off.